You keep your players from becoming immersed in that.
I'm debating right now what to do with that. I did not cover that yesterday. I have not covered it all throughout the year. I normally in the past have. I don't know yet. But the focus is obviously changing.
One of the interesting questions now is you could, because Michigan lost, Penn State wins a tiebreak with you, not get to the Big Ten championship, and may in a way make it an easier path to get to the college football playoff. How much does a Big Ten championship though mean to you to be able to play for that championship?
Michigan State.
Dave?
Urban, your team seem to get stronger from a physical standpoint the deeper you get in the season. I mean, it's like that every year. I know Coach Nick pushes the guys really hard during the offseason. My question is, during the season, how much can he push them physically? I'm sure you have to walk that line of wanting to push them but not getting them where they're not fresh for game day. Like during the season, how much does he push those guys?
It's not a cookie cutter recipe. It depends on who you're talking about. There's some guys that can run for days. Paris Campbell just can go. Marshawn Lattimore, that's the engine issue. So the thing I think that separates Mick, Stu, our trainer, and our training staff is that it's not chapter 3. Here's how we do it in off season or during season. It's how do each individuals, their sports performance team, which is I see James here too, is we have the best. I'd be shocked if someone said, you know what, we got a little better sports performance team than you guys do. And hydration, nutrition, and once again, a credit to our boss that the answer is yes. It's for student athlete welfare, absolutely. And Mickey takes that to Coach Mick and his team once a week. And I'm just so proud of that. They take it to the nth degree. But there's no, I think that's important to say. There's not, well, this is the way we did it last year. Who are we talking about? Every player is different, and no one knows it better than our training staff.
And real quick on Denzel Ward, he left the game. The street closed in the second if he's fine. What was the injury?
Just precautionary.
Okay, thank you.
Front row right, Austin?
Urban, I know you like to go see some recruits play different sports. When you were recruiting Sam Hubbard, did you watch him play lacrosse?
No. I watched him play dodgeball.
Dodgeball? What do you learn from watching somebody play dodgeball?
Big, good-looking kid that, we got at the camp after that. I was with John Rosenberg at Bowling in the gymnasium with Kerry Combs, and we started just talking about their players, and you see I get this kid going to Notre Dame to play lacrosse, and where is he? He was right over there, and I was like, oh, I was watching him, pretty good dodgeball player. And so let's get him to camp, and I got Noah and his family, and it was a no-brainer. We didn't know what he was going to play. He was either tight end or defensive end. He was actually a safety in high school. They're pretty systematic what they do. They have very good players. They've dealt some of the injuries like a lot of teams and like a lot of us. Just grinding away.
Front row left, Doug?
Urban, you talked about how well the receivers are playing. Just for instance, a couple of guys like Noah and Paris and Terry, the last couple of games, they're not catching a lot of balls, but they're playing well. Like, what does that say to you about guys who, we know how receivers are, right? They all love the catch, but that they're still playing and doing the things they have to do.
Great question, and I've been around that are complete buffoons about that kind of stuff. When you recruit them, you hope they're not that way. You kind of try to get in their grill and find out if they're a selfish guy, because our objective is to win the game at all costs. And Terry McLaurin, if that means you be the best gunner and go down and stake a guy on a 0 return yard like you did in Maryland, so be it. So we're very cautious about that. I've walked away from some players that they start asking the wrong questions when they're junior in high school. So we're very fortunate right now. And Zach's doing a good job with those guys. KJ Hill is blocking full, Noah Brown, Paris Campbell, Terry McLaurin. You guys are doing a good job, man. Especially the last couple of weeks.
And the last couple of weeks, talking how well the defensive line is playing. Tyquan Lewis just seems like a guy who's just a solid guy. Do you see other guys feed off him a little bit?
I didn't know that. We recruited him. He was kind of an unrecruited guy. Came to camp. Vrabel was here. That's how long ago it was. And I didn't think much of him, to be honest with you. I thought he was okay. Kind of a quiet kid, but he's a man's man. I love that guy. He raises the level of play of those around him. He's actually a very good player. I thought he was just a M&A guy, kind of worker. But Larry's done a very good job with it. But to answer your question, he's one of our top leaders on our team.